is dua. Make dua to Allah Azza wa Jal for rizq. Make dua to Allah so He can give you more. The reason I want to mention this is because dua is to call, to help, to seek help, to ask, to beg Allah. And when we want money, we ask everyone but Allah. We beg everyone but Allah. You ask everyone, yo, you got a job for me. Everyone, can you lend me money? When you're in a financial situation, you go and ask every human, but you don't ask Allah. When Allah is the one who owns the money in the world. Allah is the one who owns the rizq in the heavens and the earth. Look at this ayah. Allah said, قُلِ ادْعُوا الَّذِينَ زَعَمْتُم مِّن دُونِ اللَّهِ لَا يَمْلِكُونَ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَلَا فِي الْأَرْضِ وَمَا لَهُمْ فِيهِمَا مِنْ شِرْكٍ. Allah said, say, the people that you ask, that you call upon, that you're asking them for things. And they are not Allah. You're not asking Allah, you're asking other than Allah. Allah said, لَا يَمْلِكُونَ مِثْقَالَ ذَرَّةٍ. Allah said, they don't even own. The guy you're asking for help, he doesn't even own one atom in the heavens and the earth. Not only does he not own it, he doesn't even share part of an atom in the heavens and the earth. Allah owns it all, so why do you not ask Him? Same way you get sick, you want to ask the doctor. Who put their hands up first? Let me ask Allah. Once the person's got cancer, you've checked all the clinical trials, you've seen all the treatments, doctor said no, scan after scan, chemotherapy worked, failed, no. Then you say, you know what, he's dying, she's dying. Call the Imam to read Quran. Why was the Quran the last option? Why is Allah always last for you? Why is Allah not first? Why do you not make dua to Him every day? When He said, I answer. Look at this ayah, look how beautiful it is. إِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي. Look at this ayah, brothers. Allah said, إِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. Allah said, if my servant asks about me, my servant wants to know about me, Allah said, إِنِّي قَرِيبٌ. Allah said, I am close. I am close to my servant. Wallahi, if you want to know about Allah, Allah could have told you many things. He could have told you, I'm mighty, I'm strong, I'm powerful. But Allah told you, I'm close. He's not far away. Not physically. He's not physically close, because of course Allah is above His throne. But like in terms of the fact that He's close, in terms that He hears you, He'll respond to you, He'll help you. And the moment Allah told you He's close, what did He tell you to do? He said, أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. Allah said, and because I'm close, I respond whenever the caller calls me. Whenever you make dua to me, Allah said, Ujibu, I respond to you. Allah even responds to the kuffar. فَإِذَا رَكِبُوا فِي الْفُلْكِ دَعُوا اللَّهَ مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ فَلَمَّا نَجَّاهُمْ إِلَى الْبَرِّ إِذَا هُمْ يُشْرِكُونَ. The people who Allah said they do shirk, the kuffar, and the ship, it starts to waver in the storm, it's about to drown and sink. Suddenly they forget their idols and they make dua to Allah alone. مُخْلِصِينَ لَهُ الدِّينَ. They say, Allah, it's you, only you that can help us. Allah said, we even help them. But when they go back to the shore, when they're safe, they go back to their shirk. They go back to their shirk. The point is, Allah is saying, I help you. I respond, even in the kafir. Allah responds so much that Jibreel became scared that Fir'aun, when he was drowning, Fir'aun was drowning. If Fir'aun asked Allah for forgiveness, Allah would have forgiven Fir'aun. So Jibreel came running down from the top of the heavens. He went straight to the ocean, picked up some dirt and he shoved it inside of Fir'aun's throat, so that he wouldn't be able to ask for forgiveness. He was an evil man. Allah would have even forgiven him. Hatta did Allah respond to the dua of Iblis? Brother, did Allah respond to Iblis? What did Iblis say? Rabbi, anzirni ila yawm yub'athun. He said, let me live to the day of judgment. Allah said, you are from those who will live. You have been given that next. You've been given it. Are you worse than Iblis? Are you worse than Satan? Like, can Allah responded to the dua of Satan? How can Allah not respond to your dua? The issue is that you do not ask. But if you want to ask Allah, don't raise your hands that are with filth, because the sins will prevent the dua from being answered. Yes, Allah did answer the dua of Iblis and Fir'aun and the kuffar, but that's not every day. That's not every day. That's like exceptional circumstances. As a general rule of thumb, if you do sins and you're sinning and you remain on the sins and you don't repent for the sins, then it is a block for you in your dua. Like in wallahi, honestly, the ability to call upon the King who controls everything everything that you want and to know He always answers, why would you give up that opportunity? If all you have to do is leave the sins so you can receive what you want, wallahi, I think it's so foolish to insist upon the sin.
Assalamu alaikum. I have a question for you. From all of my videos online that you might have seen, which one has been the most life-changing one for you so far? Many people told me that it was the video when we gave da'wah outside the Shisha Cafe. And I'll leave you with this. The Prophet ﷺ said, a time will come when holding on to my religion, holding on to Islam, will become as difficult as holding on to charcoal. The charcoals that we smoke shisha with. The Prophet said, try and hold on to it. It burns you, let go of it. The Prophet ﷺ said, that's what my religion will become like. Is it not like that today? Or perhaps you're from those who said it was that lecture that everyone was asking about, the one I did on the issue of death. Send me back. Please send me back. I'll pray this time. I'll dump that girl this time. I won't play around with the girls no more. No more cigarettes, no more weed, no more watching things online, no more talking to the guys, no more music, no more disrespecting my parents. I will pray. Allah, please send me back. Tell these angels, hold me down for a second. Send me back, just 2 minutes, send me back. Oh, let me die with my head on the ground in sajda. Let me die, but Allah said, no. You will not be able to return. They will scream, Rabbi rji'uni. Send me back my master, please. Or maybe it was one of the other 1,000 plus videos that we have online. Whatever it was, I want to ask you a follow-up question. And that is, I want you to remember and recall what life was like before you saw that video, when you were distant from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, when you're thinking of that and remembering that, I want you to be aware that there are many brothers and sisters who are still living life like that, far and distant from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They still haven't seen that one video that's going to help change their life. They haven't seen that one reminder that's going to touch them and bring them out from the darkness of sin to the brightness and the light and the happiness of guidance. But that doesn't mean that there isn't hope for them. They just need to come in contact with that kind of content online. And that's why myself and my team are dedicating the next 3 months, inshallah ta'ala, to flooding the internet with as much content on Tawheed and Sunnah and reminders about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala as possible. But the issue is that in order for us to reach those targets, we're limited in terms of the resources that we have. We need to hire more people in our media team. We need to also buy new equipment. Now look, I am going to ask you to support this financially, but I'm not going to ask you for crazy numbers. For us, we don't need that kind of money. We need little money because we have a team that really believes in this. And the proof is in the pudding. If you see what we've done over the last summer, subhanAllah, you can see that the work that gets done, that money goes where it deserves to be placed. So I'm going to ask you, inshallah ta'ala, because you're a person who's benefited from this YouTube channel, you're a person who's benefited from my video, I want you to be able to give the gift of that video that helped change your life to someone else by donating at the link below. And remember, the Prophet ﷺ said, none of you will truly believe until you love for your brother, by extension your sister, what you love for yourself, and what you love here for them is what guidance, the way you love it for yourself. So please, inshallah ta'ala, give it the link below and let's flood the internet with La ilaha illallah.